Oh, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? Wait.
Hold on to your hats, Yellowstone fans, because today we're diving into the wild world of Yellowstone. The hit TV drama has become known for its gritty and intense scenes, but which scenes were just too much to handle? In this video, we'll be counting down the top 5 Yellowstone scenes that went too far. From shocking deaths to brutal beatdowns, get ready to witness some of the most extreme moments in Yellowstone history. So buckle up, it's about to get wild. Number 5. Rip rips Lloyd.
Lloyd Walker, this shit ends here. All of it.
Lloyd Pierce is not someone you want to mess with. A simple hangout with him can quickly turn into a trip to the doctor for a knife wound. Although Lloyd has a hot-headed personality, he's still a better bet than Rip when it comes to making enemies. In an attempt to make an example of his friend, Rip pits Lloyd against Walker in a brutal brawl. Despite Walker having recently been stabbed, he manages to give the older ranch hand a run for his money, leaving Lloyd with a red face. However, once Lloyd gains the upper hand, he refuses to let go, and the fight becomes more one-sided. Rip eventually steps in to end the feud, but his actions are questionable as he beats Lloyd into the ground. The sight of him smashing Lloyd's hand leaves a lasting sting. It's unclear whether this lesson was necessary or if Rip took things too far, and even he seems unsure as he reflects on the confrontation. This scene from Yellowstone portrays the intense rivalry between the two characters and straddles the line between necessary violence and excessive brutality.
Get up.
It highlights the dangers of letting emotions run wild and the long-lasting consequences of violent actions. While Lloyd's hot-headedness may have led to his downfall, Rip's actions also have consequences, showing that even the toughest characters must face the repercussions of their choices. Number 4. Monica lures a brutal predator.
You go ahead, I'll stay here.
Violence against Indigenous women has a long history in the U.S., and this serious issue was tackled in Yellowstone's 3rd season.
Come on.
The season culminated in Monica confronting a predator notorious for abducting Native women. The scene builds up when we witness Monica in an excruciatingly vulnerable and traumatic position, and although both Monica and the audience know what is coming, it doesn't make it any easier to watch. The predator chases her down and forces himself on her. A scene difficult for some viewers to handle. Fortunately, the ordeal is part of a larger setup. Mo takes a precise shot, saving Monica from a worse fate. While the attacker's demise is gruesomely graphic, viewers can take satisfaction in knowing that justice has been served for all of the harm he committed against innocent Indigenous women. This scene brings to life the reality of violence against Indigenous women and acts as a powerful reminder of the trauma and pain that these women silently face.
You're a brave woman.
Thank you.
It also underscores the importance of courage and justice. Number 3. Bloodshed at Beth's office. Beth Dutton is known for her indomitable spirit, but even her mortality is tested. When Malcolm Beck's henchmen storm her office, Rip finds himself in a race against time to save her. We witness a sequence of several savage moments. The death of Beth's assistant Jason is particularly disturbing to watch.
We're here to scare you.
Best of fucking luck.
Yeah?
Beth's defiant response prompts one of the armed men to beat her down even more viciously, and he would have gone further if Rip hadn't arrived just in time to save her. In a swift display of justice, Rip turns both thugs' head into target practice. Blood is shed. The violence in this scene continues as Beth feels they're still getting off too easily. She seeks to exact the justice she feels she deserves and picks up an ashtray to use as a weapon. At that moment, she breaks down in tears, revealing the exhaustion that lies beneath her tough exterior. This scene from Yellowstone showcases the consequences of living in a world where violence is a daily reality. It balances the strength and resilience of its characters in the face of adversity with the emotional toll of relentless survival. The scene is a visceral reminder of the harsh realities of life on the ranch and the lengths that people will go to protect what they hold dear. Number 2. John puts down a suffering horse. Whether or not Yellowstone is the right show for you can be answered in the opening scene. Unlike some shows that gradually progress, Yellowstone plunges you fully into its gore with John Dutton in the midst of a traffic accident, blood running down his face. The scene continues in its intensity when a horse is left suffering, prompting John to put it out of its misery. Meanwhile, a truck driver also meets a tragic fate. While the death of a human character is undeniably disturbing, watching an animal suffer is an experience that some viewers may find even more unbearable. Unfortunately, this isn't the only animal death in the series, and if you couldn't make it past this brutal opening scene, you might not have the stomach for the remainder of the show. The scene sets the tone for the show's intense and unapologetic portrayal of the harsh realities of life in the western United States.
Jesus, that's John Dutton. Commissioner, you all right?
Yellowstone doesn't shy away from depicting the brutal consequences of human action, and its commitment to realism may not be for everyone. Number 1. Taking back the brand.
Let's go, Jay. Keep his ass moving.
Yellowstone is known for pushing the limits of what's acceptable on cable television, and this graphic scene is no exception. After discovering that Wade Morrow has betrayed the Duttons, Rip sees an opportunity for Walker to prove his loyalty by exacting revenge.
I need a name.
What name?
The motherfuckers that hired you.
Although Wade was once a branded man, his betrayal means he is no longer suited to have the Y symbol on his chest.
I'm gonna kill you, you son of a bitch. But before I do, I'm gonna take something back.
What follows is a cold-blooded scene that is arguably the show's most agonizing death. While we only see a few brief close-ups of the act, it is the sound of Walker's knife and Wade's cries of the brand being removed that brings chills. The scene is so over the top, you may find yourself thinking you've accidentally changed the channel to HBO. This scene is a testament to Yellowstone pushing boundaries and its storytelling. While it may be difficult to watch, it is the brutal reality of the Old West, as the show continues to push boundaries. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content. If you have any suggestions or ideas for future videos you'd like to see, leave your comments down below and let's continue the conversation. Your feedback is always appreciated. We'll see you in the next one.